Hi guys, so I thought I actually would make a little cooking video, and this is my kitchen here, and today we're going to make a little Americano Caprese salad with some shrimp. Now the first thing, I'm boiling the shrimp here, but if you get anything out of this video, the first thing I want you to know is that roasting your peppercorns is a good idea. But more importantly than that, if you want the delicious pepper flavor, and you should, you then crunch them up and sift them. The outside of the peppercorn is the least peppery flavor. I've seen Alex and Vincenzo get it half right, but they're not getting it completely right. You want to roast them, toast them, whatever you want to call it, but you also want to pound them and sift them to get out the least peppery part, which you can throw in a stock or something like that. So just a couple minutes, you can see we got the shrimp that are a little bit pink. That's all they need. And the pepper is going to go into the mortar here, and we're going to grind it up, and we're going to strain both these right now. So you can see I immediately put the shrimp in ice bath so it doesn't overcook, because it's going to be cold in the salad. And this is what the pepper should look like. I guess you can see that, but you see a little white part, and you can feel it in there. There's some big parts, and those are the parts you don't want that we're going to sift out. So it's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but one hand filming and one hand not filming. But you get the idea, and you see that this could probably use even a little more of the mortar and pestle action. But you see what we get is the very best part of the pepper. And we're just making a small amount of salad here, and that's almost enough pepper. But I'm going to grind it up a little more. But that's the idea. Toast it, crunch it up, and leave these big parts aside for your stock or something, and you will see that this pepper that's on the plate is way different kind of pepper than normal. So it just took a second. I ground up a little more, and you can see that's going to be, you know, way more than we even need for this salad. So in case people don't know, Italian Caprese salad is just tomatoes, buffalo mozzarella, and this is an interesting kind I've never tried. I usually get it imported. The sheep's milk is imported from Italy, but made here in Thailand. So it should be quite interesting. But normally all you'd have is this, maybe a little pepper, and the buffalo mozzarella, and some nice extra virgin olive oil. But as you see, we got a few more ingredients around here, and we're going to kick it up a notch and call it Americano Caprese and shrimp salad. So here's the next step with some olive oil, a little buffalo mozzarella, and you can see I'm going to sprinkle just a little tiny bit of garlic around it, which you know, most people may or may not do, but as an American, we kind of expect a little garlic with our shrimp. And you're going to see why this makes sense here in a minute or so, but I guess that's more than enough. Just a little tiny bit of garlic. So here's where we really start deviating from Italy, is that I'm going to pour a little bit of pesto around the outside here. And believe me, pesto is not part of Italian Caprese salad, so you just can't call it an Italian Caprese salad. Okay, so the next phase of the operation is I put some shallots around, as you can see, and I also quartered some up that I'm just going to sprinkle around just a little bit. That's more than enough. Now you can see I've already peppered this, and look how much pepper is left, right? All kinds of peppers left. So you can see before that that pepper deal would have been just plenty. This is a Himalayan sea salt. You probably might, depends on your taste, want to use some more coarse sea salt for flavor, but Himalayan sea salt is supposed to be real good for you, which is why I'm using it. Next, I'm going to put the shrimp in the middle, And as an American style, you might want to just go ahead and use what Americans are familiar with, which is cocktail sauce. I don't happen to have any horseradish, or I probably would, so I'm going to use this Italian product, which is basil and tomato, which is really takes it up a notch gourmet-wise, gives you something that kind of looks like the sauce Americans are used to, but it really goes much better with this particular salad. And of course, I'm going to grate some lemon, which goes on to the shrimp. And while I'm out, I would also use extra virgin olive oil, lemon virgin olive oil from Italy. And you can buy that here in Thailand, which is where I'm making this, in case you don't know. So there we have it, and I'm going to squeeze just a little bit of lemon around the shrimp and the buffalo mozzarella. In case you don't know, lemon goes really, really well with buffalo mozzarella. So this is not an Italian caprese salad. It's the Americano caprese salad with shrimp. And there you go. I'm going to eat it. I can promise you it's going to be absolutely delicious. There you go.